What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be talking about my love at the moment for Rogue Company. I've thoroughly been enjoying this game. I've only really been playing it for just over a month, which is quite a surprise because I haven't played like a shooting game since, I don't know, Call of Duty, all the way back when I recorded a video for it on this channel at the start of when I started doing it, which was beginning of August 2019, something like that. So yeah, mad, very mad. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you a little rundown of how the game actually works, what you have to do and stuff like that. Talk about the rogues and stuff, and then talk about why I really am enjoying playing this game. If you're new to the channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button. That'd be very nice indeed. And if you do like the video, hit the like as well. And also remember to comment about anything that I say and anything you want me to play in the future, or just say hi. You know, it's all good. You know, it's all nice to hear from you guys. So yeah, let's get right into my love for Rogue Company. Okay, so Rogue Company is a pretty simple, basic game. You have two teams. You have to complete whatever the mission is or eliminate the other team, and then if you do that for a set number of times, you win the game essentially. So that's literally how it works. Obviously, you know, you can get kills and deaths and, you know, assists and revives and stuff like that, and you know, your final kind of like score, which is based in cash, determines how much you get to spend on your character within the game, and so on and so forth and so forth. So we'll look at it more as we go along into it, but yeah, I definitely am enjoying this. Now, in terms of the rogues characters, you can see there's a nice selection here. A lot of them are kind of behind essentially kind of like paywalls, or kind of like points that you earn. So the 20,000 kind of like badge points, and then you got like rogue credits. Essentially, rogue credits cost money, but the 20,000 badge points, you know, that's stuff that you earn through playing the game itself, and you can achieve quite a bit by just playing the game a lot for fun. You know, there's a lot of different characters here. Obviously, you can see Dima. I've played quite a bit. I've already got him at level 5 mastery, and the main reason I've stopped now at level 5 is because from 6 to 10, there's not really a lot you get for having the mastery on him, apart from like level 6 mastery, you know, level 7 mastery, you know what I mean? It's a bit like, nah, okay, but here, you know, you get border, you get a banner, you get a rare remote, you know, uncommon avatar, rare spray, and all this sort of stuff, which is great. But then from level 5 onwards, you kind of get nothing until you get like an epic title, which is like, okay, cool. So yeah, I'll probably just work my way slowly to getting all these guys up to 5. I think the main thing that kind of differentiates this game from others is just how each character has their kind of own individual characteristics and different kind of play style. While they may carry the same guns, they may carry some of the same perks, they have different abilities compared to everyone else. So like, here you go, Dima's ability is that he's got a cluster grenade launcher that he can use during a match. His passive is burned, which means damaging an enemy with explosives will reveal them on the map, which is pretty cool. It's the same here with Sigrid, who I'm currently looking at working on at the moment. She has this ability where she's got a ballistic shield where she gets out so she doesn't take any damage from the front, and she has something called athletic, which means she's immune to slowing effects and move faster while crouched. You know, and a lot of these guys, they all have different kind of abilities. You know, you've got V here. She creates a cluster of poison pools that reduce enemies' maximum health, and leeching poison, reducing the maximum health of enemies, gradually increases your maximum health up to a cap of 25. So just a little kind of broad overview of the fact that each of these characters are different, not only in the way they look, but in the way that their player style may affect how each person plays within game, which is pretty cool. The one thing I do like about this especially is the way in which it counts statistics. In Call of Duty, and why I kind of in the end got kind of put off Call of Duty, was that it was all about KD. Forget about playing the game, trying to win the game and stuff. KD came first and then winning the game. Do you know? That's how it always was, and you know, you get really salty about it and really angry about it and stuff like that. Whereas here, you're only interested in what you do as a good thing. You know, the amount of downs that you do, the amount of headshots you do, the amount of damage you do, the number of kills that you do. You know, the revives, the victories, and all that sort of stuff. All stuff that's kind of positive, not telling you how much you've died and stuff like that, which I think is great. It kind of takes that kind of element away from the game, so you're more likely to enjoy yourself playing it, because you know that your death stat isn't really being calculated in the same way that it does in other games, which kind of leads to that competitive element. So I really do like the fact that it's a bit more fun, a little bit more kind of like almost kind of relaxing in a way, casual. That's the word I was looking for, casual, which I think is great, which is real big plus for me. There's 3 main kind of modes that you have. Demolition, which is basically like old school search and destroy, which is always fun. You've got something called Strikeout, which is a kind of like a team deathmatch with kind of like capture. No, is it capture the flag? No, or is it more like domination type thing? Going back to the old like Call of Duty kind of game mode. Strikeout is a mix between team deathmatch and domination, where if you capture a kind of like a section of the map and hold it for a while, you reduce the spawns on the enemy team, and then eventually they'll run out of spawns, and if you completely wipe them out, you win the game essentially. But I just found that a bit laborious, especially because essentially in this game everyone's kind of like a bullet sponge, so you run out of bullets pretty quickly if you do this particular game mode. Like I've struggled to see how one person, I'm not saying it isn't possible, it's definitely possible, but like for my own personal opinion, it's a bit of a struggle to survive with just like dying, not even dying once, essentially, and not wasting a life without running out of bullets and then getting shot for it. And then the final one is Extraction, which I think is a lot of fun. It's kind of just like capture the point, and you just got to protect it and knock the other team off essentially before the time limit runs out. But the other team can kind of defuse like what is essentially a bomb and win it instead. It's kind of a nice little variation on Demolition. In terms of ranked stuff, like the competitive play is ranked Demolition, but apart from that, like they don't really have a lot else. Oh, they got a limited time one, which is a Strikeout Sniper, and I always like this. The limited time stuff's always a little bit fun, a little bit different. Here we've got Boom Headshot. Every row comes equipped with the LR-15 full body sniper rifle in this unique variant of Strikeout. Within the round, eliminate the rogues on the enemy team. Each team has a limited number of spawns, and controlling the object will periodically deduct a respawn from the enemy team. I like this sort of stuff. Only issue I have with it is that it's based on Strikeout, and I'm not really a massive fan of Strikeout. And then you got like training stuff, which helps, your tutorials, your shooting ranges, but you also got practice, Strikeout, Extraction, and Demolition. So if you're new to the game, you want to kind of like build confidence within it, understand it a bit more, these practice ones are really good. Essentially, you probably get joined up with a team of either bots or other players, and you take on basically a team of bots, and just learn a bit more about each map and what kind of like tactics you can kind of play out and stuff like that. So it's all a bit of fun. What I'm going to do actually is play Extraction while talking a bit more about why I am really enjoying this quite a lot. You also got like daily contracts as well to help kind of build up, your points total in order to be able to afford like new stuff, new rogues and stuff like that, without having to go and spend like massive amount of money essentially. But there's a lot of different things, but I think most of all, the thing that I really kind of enjoy about this particular game, and how I know a particular game is enjoyable through my own personal experience, is that whenever you play a game and you just enjoy it, whether you win, lose, you're not doing so well, or you're doing great, it doesn't matter what it is, you're just having a bit of fun with it, that's always a sign that a game is good. And the way that this particular kind of like third person shooting game comes across, actually a lot of fun, because it's just very casual. You dip in, dip out, it doesn't really matter too much. Some of the game modes are actually pretty quick, some of them not so quick. The maps are relatively quite compact, but have a lot of layers to them essentially. So playing Vice, which I don't really like this map particularly, it has to be said, but nonetheless it's still a pretty good map to play and to enjoy being a part of. So yeah, generally speaking, like there's a lot of good stuff with this game that I've thoroughly been enjoying. I would definitely recommend anyone going out, downloading it, whether it be on PC, Xbox Series X, PS5, PS4, whatever you've got. Definitely pick this up and have a little play with it. I mean, you can play with your friends. I mean, I've been playing with Jerome recently. We're having a lot of fun with it. I also played with another one of our friends, Tamaine, as well, and I had a bit of fun playing a bit of Demolition, and it's just a fun game to play. Like, you can get a bit annoyed with things, but generally speaking, it's very enjoyable, and there's a reason to keep coming back. Eventually, you may get a little bit like, oh, bit too repetitive, but that's probably a good thing about it at the same time, is the fact that you can just dip in and out and just enjoy it very much. I like the team that we got actually. This guy's got like 10 mastery Lancer, and she is very good. I have to admit, I do like her kit, and I'd be interested to play her at some point in time. But yeah, I think we should be relatively okay. I mean, the rest of these guys look pretty damn good as well on the enemy team, so it's going to be an interesting match, to say the least. All the maps are all different, vary quite significantly. The more you play, the more you understand how each map works, and little kind of things that you discover, and kind of how you work out and play. And it's crossplay as well, so you're playing people on PlayStation, on Xbox, on PC, probably on like Nintendo as well. There's a lot of different things that you can do with this. So yeah, you start off here in like your kind of helicopter or plane. I think it's more of a plane than anything else. And you've got a little store that you go into, and you start upgrading things about your character. With Extraction, the entire game, whatever you choose is what you get. With Demolition, it's a little bit different. So you kind of like you'll get up to a point, and there'll be like a half time, and then it kind of resets your characters kind of what they've done so far. So this one, we are already kind of like got to go into a particular place. A couple of our guys are already doing some interesting stuff. Got to be careful here, because I can imagine that's going to happen, and I'm already down and out. Oh, that didn't start very well. I knew that there was going to be a person there. That was the main thing. Like, I saw that there was going to be a person there. I got two guys on me, and they're just not shooting me. It's kind of funny. I died now, but never mind. It kind of sucks when you're that first person to get killed. But, I kind of ran into that. Kind of had an idea exactly what these guys were going to do. But I don't think we coordinated ourselves particularly well there. And that's kind of always a little bit of an issue with a game like this, is that if you're not working with particular people on the same team, you can end up becoming quite sporadic. And if you're working on against a team that kind of has what looks like a couple of people that are playing together, yeah, you're gonna struggle. But these guys could just be a lot better than us, and that's part of the parcel. Some people are going to be really good at the game, some people are going to be really bad at the game, but you're just going to enjoy yourself. And I think that's kind of like the big thing with this game that I really enjoy. Oh, this guy's he's doing well to even still be in this position. Oh, he's got another one down. He's got to get that last. Oh wow, that was mad. That was unlucky. She did well there as well. Like, I was not expecting her to kind of cut through like that, but she was on the attack. Alright, that kind of sucks. I don't have enough for that. Do I save up for it? Should I go with things? So like the perks, very nice, good little things here. I'm gonna go like this. Alright, we'll try and do a little bit better this time, yeah, without getting killed. But we'll see what happens in it. But there's so many different ways, I think, that you can play this particular game just through the different variation within the characters' abilities and stuff like that. It's really fun. It's definitely a game that I am certainly enjoying, that's for sure.
I'm on the objective.
Lethal out! We have armed the bomb. Protect it.
Lethal out.
Oh my word, I was never going to beat the submachine gun, was I? That's why I had to save up, so I could get an actual gun that could compete with some of the primary weapons. Yeah, when you have a bad start, it can really affect you quite hard. But our guys are actually doing pretty well. It's good to see. Hopefully we'll win this round and get on to the next round and do pretty well.
30 seconds remaining. Not much time
So
left.
like my favorite rogue in this game is Dima, but because I've already gotten to like mastery level 5, and I kind of like have that kind of hampering to get, you know, most of these guys up to mastery level 5. It's like I'll leave them for now, and hopefully they might increase, you know, the
10 seconds remaining.
kind of. I think we've won this, that's for sure. So whether or not they can get that last kill,
All enemies have been eliminated.
which they did, which is great.
Do you think they were even
So yeah, Dima's my favorite character, but in terms of like building up others to that mastery level 5 so I can get those unlocks, actually kind of makes it feel like a worthwhile thing to go and do. So that's definitely something that I am certainly going to do.
Cancel that. Cancel.
Oh, let's do a nice, so we can get back into this. But yeah, at the moment, oh, I got an elimination for that. That's the other thing I like about this game, actually. That's one thing I have to give massive props to, is that if you are part of the eliminating one of the enemies, you get the points for that, which I think is a really cool thing. Because a lot of other games, like if you didn't get the elimination, you kind of get stuck, and it kind of sucks in that sense. Alright, we're going to go around and see.
60 seconds remaining.
Wow, she got absolutely destroyed. Didn't get any part of that though, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, we're both going here.
Lethal out.
Gonna have to go around. I think I'm gonna go around the back, but it should be quite.
Hostiles eliminated.
Oh wow, these guys did it already. So I join around the back, you know. Not doing one of my best games in all fairness here, but we're winning. Take that. As long as I survive, we'll do alright. Increase the damage range on that. See what else we can do. Yeah, do some dance emotes, people. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it'll be great to hear from you guys actually. Who's your, if you're playing this game, like who's your favorite rogue, and also like what's the reason behind that? So like for me, I just like the look of Dima as much as anything else, and I prefer his kit. I like the fact he's got that kind of cluster grenade launcher and stuff, and he seems to be able to do quite good things with it as well. So from that point of view, it seems pretty good.
Enemies have the site. Stop them.
Gonna have to go around. Wow, it was like, so the one thing that is kind of a bit of a downer about this is if you stand and sit in a certain way, you can just like hide behind a wall, but you can have a view where you can see like what's around the corner and stuff. It's a bit annoying that people can do that and exploit it quite a bit, so you always, if you have that kind of interaction, you're more likely to win essentially a shootout through that particular way. So like she did it against that opposition Lancer, and it almost worked out, but she was in a bit of a losing situation on that 3-on-1, but never mind.
Regroup and try again.
It's a good little tactic, in all fairness. Like you can do it, you know, but at times it can be quite annoying. I'm not doing so well in this one, you know. Only one elimination for me. Kinda sucks, but hey, maybe I might bring into my own. We've kind of swapped over, which is good. I do like that. It's funny, like you can be in these positions where you're like, oh, I preferred if I started on the other side of the map, you know, and there's just like certain things like that. This is one of those things where starting on the other side of the map certainly benefits yourself. Oh, did you see that? First blood down. One elimination. There's two of them there.
We control the site. Defend it.
How did you get down? Boom, another one down.
It's okay.
Let's revive
I
her
got you.
before it's too late.
Ah, merci.
Nice, look at us go. Oh, the
45
other one got
seconds
revived.
remaining.
Got the enemy assisted down. And the other one's out. Boom, that was beautifully done. There we go. Look at me, that was a good round. That was a good round for me. That was nice. That was sweet. That's what I like. You see, it's so good, and I like this game so much.
Nicely done. You rock. Good shot. Good shot. You rock.
Cancel that.
Cancel that.
Well struck.
Cancel that.
Cancel that.
Merci.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Next round. Here we go. Alright, going dead center. It's more in their department than ours, unfortunately. Don't know if I would be tempted to go running straight down the middle. I'm not sure. Really and truthfully, it's a great idea.
You rock. You rock.
Haha.
You rock. You rock. Lethal out. Enemies have the site. Stop
Oh.
them.
This is going to be a weird one, you know. Wow, that's not a great start. Let's see where we can go. Ah, I looked the wrong way. She was the opposite way. Oh well. I went for the wrong elimination. Oh, that didn't help us, did it?
That one
Yeah.
hurt our reputation.
That wasn't a particularly great one, let's be honest about it, but there you go. Going for... Let's get the increase on the syntax, I think.
You rock. You rock. You rock. You rock. You rock. Ah, my bad. You're bumping. You're bumping.
Alright, let's go. Let's try and
Cancel that.
Cancel that.
get ahead in this.
You rock.
Or at least try and pull ahead in this anyway, you know. It's been an interesting one.
Lethal out. Lethal out.
Lethal out.
All hostiles eliminated.
Way got a little bit of it. I did alright there actually. Wasn't too bad. I'm not doing as great as the others are, but we're winning. That all that matters. That's all that matters is the winning. No, it doesn't. It kind of defeats everything I said earlier, but you know, it's a nice feeling. Nice feeling nonetheless.
I like.
So take some reduced damage from explosions. Alright, this one's actually quite close to us, so I feel like we're going to be on a defensive in this round. Let's see what happens. Let's go, someone start it.
Lethal out.
I'm on the objective. We control the site. Defend it.
Utility out.
Alright, there we go, got one down. Will we leave? Got two,
45
three more.
seconds remaining.
Gonna have to go down here. I've seen Lancer. There we go, take her out from behind.
30 seconds remaining.
Sweet. Alright, there's the other one. There's another one down. Just let her be like there.
10 seconds remaining. Stay strong.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Let's try and get this guy up as well. Get some more cash. I think we've won actually. I think that's a win. That's a win! Get in. Get the GG in there. There we go. Nice little GG and a little bit of a dance. Yeah. Get that dance on. Do, 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 do. Anyway. But yeah, this is a fun little game to play. I hope you enjoyed me playing this particular game. I hope you enjoyed me talking about why I enjoyed this particular game as well. But until next time, guys, I'll check you guys out. Laters. Yo, considering us bottom for most of that, we did alright in the end. I'll take that.